268.
And I have 4 learning problems.
268, huh?
I still do everything like regular people do, just have a little bit of, difficulty. Hey guys, this is the place I live in, my condo. I'm about to show you, these are where my peacocks live. They are annoying, they make stupid sounds all day, keep me up all night. I don't know how I sleep with them.
This is Jason, and an inside look into the struggles of his everyday life.
I'm going to show you my car if you want to see it. The Acura TL 2008 with the 20-inch rims, which is really, really nice.
Jason was born with 4 disabilities that affect his day-to-day life.
Here it is, 20-inch rims, 2008 Acura TL. I was born with slight, you can't even see that. I don't even think it's like 1% of autism. I got ADD, I got HAD, I got OCD, dyslexia, Tourette's. Those are all disorders where you have trouble, hyperness, and the OCD is like obsessive compulsive disorder.
This is Jason's home. He spends most of his time here, pondering, thinking, how to fight the battles that are buried within himself.
I struggled in school typically, had trouble in school keeping my grades up because of my so-called difficulties. They bullied me in school a lot. I used to get bullied and picked on a lot in school. He said, give me your lunch money or I'll give you a wedgie. And I had to give them the money.
Some things we take for granted are the things he wants the most.
It's hard to get in a relationship with any girl or do anything with my life. It's very difficult. It's hard. It's not easy. They don't understand. It's challenging. I work at Publix as a grocery store, as a stock in the dairy department, and as a stocker, and as a bag boy in the customer service. I feel bored doing the same shit every day of my life. It's the most boring job, but I do it anyway because I have no choice. And it puts money on the table.
Jason's disabilities limit his job opportunities, leaving him with no choice but taking jobs like these.
Biggest regret, not going back to college, and I always wanted to, but I didn't because of my problems.
There's one thing in Jason's life that he struggles with the most.
Saddest moment of my life when I lost my father. I lost my father from mesothelioma cancer back in 2001, March 22nd. I saw my dad go from 200-something pounds down to 150 pounds, wither away and die from lung cancer. It was the most terrible experience of my life. I used to watch him die in the hospital bed in our house in California, and Northern California. It was terrible. Now I'm about to take you into my place to show you my condo where I live. And I had really good Indian food today with my mother for Mother's Day. It was delicious.
Jason lives here in Boynton Beach, Florida, in a house he inherited from his family.
I'm going in my house and showing you my place where I live. This is the domain where I live. The king of the castle.
He gives us a unique tour
where I live.
of the place he calls home.
Here we go. We're going inside right now. This is where I live in my place. I'm about to show you a couple of my products.
Jason's dyslexia causes him difficulty in learning to read or interpret words or letters.
Mass genetics. Hard to cope with it and do bookwork. Very, very annoying. At times the grammar, the punctuation, the reading, the writing, everything, the math, it's all backwards. It's very hard. Androgen.
He also suffers from Tourette's syndrome, which is a problem with the nervous system that causes people to make sudden movements or sounds that they can't control.
Tourette's is where you stutter over and over and over again, and you can't stop. You go 1, 2, 3, and you do all these stupid things, and you twitch, and you do all these stupid things. All my supplements are. About to show you my place now.
He is also diagnosed with autism.
Darth Vader helmet. It's pretty badass.
It's a mental condition that starts from early childhood.
When my mom or grandma, that was at Thanksgiving time, last couple of years back.
It causes difficulty in communicating and forming relationships with other people.
My Rolex, my Invicta.
Sufferers of autism cling to things that are abstract, like Jason's love for Star Wars and collecting things.
The Star Wars action figure. Some of those collectibles. Back in 2008, YouTube was full of high income. So I got back on YouTube back then because everybody said, oh, you can make a ton of, profit off this if you start. And I was smart and I did. And I made quite a bit.
And Jason has built a large following on YouTube, providing him an extra source of income. However, there were times when people took advantage of his problems, which led to his most embarrassing moment.
When my nudes were leaked out on the internet.
How did that happen?
I let it happen. I was stupid. The trolls fucked with me and I did it. Some girls were pretending to be girls, but they were really guys, and I sent them pictures and I leaked them out on the internet.
Through all the struggles of Jason's life, he never gave up his biggest dream.
This is a show I won the NPC Sunshine State Classic light heavyweight 5th place in the in West Palm Beach. This is 3rd place the Ruby Championships MPC, 3rd place in the light heavyweight division. My 2nd place ribbon at the 2012 Deerfield show, runner up. Never forget that day, and all my Speedos. My father, back in the 70s, he was an amateur bodybuilder, and I loved bodybuilding because of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno and Franco Colombo and all the greats, and Mike Katz and Bill Kazmaier, the powerlifter, got into bodybuilding. And I just loved bodybuilding, touching the weight, feeling the weight, getting ripped and getting jacked. It was nothing, it was better than anything in the whole world to me. Never give up your goals or your dreams, and never surrender, and never give up without a fight. My doctor says you're never going to drive, you're never going to hold a job, you're never going to do this, you're never going to do that. Well, I did it all, and I learned how to do it. Baby steps, and I accomplished it, and I never give up. My biggest dream in my whole entire life would be to become a pro bodybuilder one day.
Jason's struggles and challenges in life serves as an example to all of us to look at our lives and realize that things we thought were so hard are nothing compared to the challenges Jason faces each day.
Thank you for being supportive supportive since the beginning of my saga. And, really thank you for being there for me. Did some messed up stuff in the past, but I learned from my mistakes. And, we all make mistakes and we deserve a second chance. And, I made some mistakes I regret.